Hello, welcome back to the channel. I've been using a menstrual cup for almost 5 years at this point and I love it. It has changed my life. I've talked about it before as well and I'm going to talk more about it in today's video. I'm super thankful to Namyaa for sending over their menstrual cup. This is in the size small. It comes with this cute little pouch. It's made of fabric and piche it says just go with the flow, which is so cute. I'm going to talk about my whole experience. I did quite a few fun things to test it out in all possibilities. So yeah, let's begin. Hello friends, my monthly call of womanhood from Mother Nature is here. But don't fear, because my best friend's here. Oh, this is a new friend, but menstrual cups are an old friend. This is a new best friend. Hopefully. I hope it is. Wait, let me try and get it out. I'm trying today Namya's menstrual cup. The cup is in place. It was leaking a bit initially, so I just tugged it a little bit downwards to make the suction happen. And I think after that, it's in place and not leaking anymore. Only way to find out if there's a bloodbath, if there's a massacre in my sheets tomorrow, is getting up tomorrow and seeing. But I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna read for a bit and then pass out and see you in the morning. What I love about cups is that I can sit or sleep however I want to. So I took the opportunity to try out all the hashtag sit like a lady positions while I tried to get comfy. Which, on your period girls, is quite the task, I know. In white pants, of course, a true test of the effectiveness of our cup. Morning! It's the first update and can you guess? No leaks! No leaks! No leaks! I was a little skeptical honestly because it's a little bit smaller and softer than the one I was using before. But it has done a great job. It's dry, comfy. I can't tell that I have the cup on. And I'm just like, I'm gonna empty it right now and take you along, so let's go. Hello, welcome. So we're gonna empty our cup now. First step is of course to wash your hands, so we'll do that. Okay, so I remember the first time I ever used a cup, it was such a struggle to take it out, and I think that is a common problem most people face is they struggle, they can put it in but they struggle to take it out. Where did it go? After like what, 10 minutes I was finally able to take it out. It was not fun, you know, like I thought it'll get easier but it really didn't. So my tips for taking it out. So first is squat down and really push down. Push it downwards so that it comes lower. Otherwise it gets lost and people are like, oh my god, where did it go? Push it downwards and squat so that it's easier. Grab the stem and then once you grab the stem, pull it a little bit, insert your finger, break the seal and then it easily comes out. It's super easy. So let's do it. Wait. This is so awkward. The fact that I'm doing this on the internet is crazy. But yeah, I'm done. Should I show it? Here it is. Just to prove that I'm actually on my period and I'm just not joking about it. But yeah. Empty it. Rinse it. It's clean and ready to go back in. So a tip I will give here is once I do the punch down fold and I insert, because of the pressure of the walls inside, it does not fully open. ऐसे ही रह जाता है and that is what causes it to leak. So what I do is I will insert my finger नीचे से and just press on this. If you keep pressing, वो धीरे धीरे खुल जाता है. Then what I do is I'll just put my finger and check from all sides to make sure that it is a circular thing and there are no folds. क्योंकि अगर fold होगा तो आपको पता चल जाएगा. And also just tug it down a little bit to make sure that the suction is there. Don't tug too much because that can get painful. One more thing is it should not be teda like this because then it will leak. Make sure that the stem is completely straight. Ideally, if you've done it right, you should not be able to feel it at all. If it hurts, if it pains, maybe it's too big, maybe you've done it wrong, maybe you're too stressed and you've like shoved it up and it's not comfortable. You need to be relaxed and that way it'll happen. Hello, I am on my way to work. I'm wearing light colors as usual. जैसे वो ads में दिखाते हैं ना. It's like a mandate to show how much faith you have in your product. I didn't leak all night. It was just as comfortable as it always is. And even if it does leak, because you feel so dry all the time. When it leaks, thoda if you feel the wetness, you can tell that it's leaking. So it's all sorted. I will keep you updated in case something off happens. But so far so good. Let's see how the day goes.
One eternity later.
8 hours later, we are done with our work day. There have been no leaks. I went and checked a couple of times because summer mein sweaty ho jate hain. TMI. But I went and checked, no leaks at all, and my light clothes are safe. Usually when going back, I take the metro, but because of the backaches and the cramps, I'm just taking an auto today. Because we have saved money by not spending them on expensive ass pads, we can spend it instead on little more comfortable travel instead. This is girl math at its peak that I always use, but valid, it's not completely untrue. That's how I justify it to myself. So when I'm back from work, I'm always famished, and my best bet then is fruit, and bananas are supposed to have potassium to help with cramps. I don't know how much of that is true, but instead of snacking on some unhealthy junk, I'm gonna stick to my sweet cravings with some sugar, just in a healthier way. But I need more food. I'm still hungry. What else can I eat?
1 minute 37 seconds later.
Don't get me wrong, sometimes I'll finish a whole bag of party pack chips all by myself at once in one sitting. But sometimes I try to be wiser than that, and I'll do a snack that is better for me. Stay hydrated, friends. Hello, ma'am. Cheers. It's time for the ultimate test number 3. I don't want to vlog a lot because other people's privacy, but I'll show you as much as I can. I couldn't vlog at all actually because there was like a proper swimming lesson going on, and I didn't want to be that annoying vlogger who's there just for the content and not to actually learn. So yeah, I'm sorry. Success. Guys, oh my god, this was so much fun, and please ignore my massive pimple on my forehead, but surprise surprise, no leaks at all. I am so happy because I was a little bit like, पता नहीं, मैंने कभी किया नहीं था इससे पहले. I didn't have doubts honestly, but एक तो होता ही है ना before you go first time. But no leaks at all. I'm very glad. On land नहीं हो रहा तो in water नहीं होगा. Obviously there's no reason why it should leak. So holy, beach day, pool day, whatever it is, you will no longer be held back by your period. One question I've gotten asked before is, can you work out with the cup? Can you stretch with it? Or do you need to be careful because it might leak? I think we know the answer at this point, but we'll still test it out. Let's go. We're all good, but I also have a light flow, so I honestly never face a problem with leaking cups during a workout. If someone has a heavier flow, I would recommend just emptying the cup before you do a workout or any kind of, lots of movement, because when the cup is full, it gets heavier, it comes downwards, it might start leaking. I'm not sure. If anyone with a heavier flow has any other tips, let us know in the comments, but I would just say empty the cup so that you would like away from the stress of the possibility of leaking at all. Who would the Namyaa cup be more suitable for? I would say for everybody, honestly, because I am someone who's experienced and I had a great experience. But I would also say for beginners and for younger people, because it's very soft, but it also opens up. ऐसा नहीं है कि खुलेगा नहीं. It's not like, it is really soft. So where's my Sirona? Here it is. This is the one I was using before. It's a little discolored because it's 5 years old. By the way, that also, discoloration thoda hoga hi over the years. That does not affect the hygiene or the effectiveness of your cup. You can keep using it for 10 years. But yeah, they're both small size, but you can see size mein difference hai, and also I think softness mein halka sa difference hai. This is a little bit softer. This holds 12 ml and this holds 15 ml. So obviously if you have a heavy flow, maybe you could get a medium size if you want to try the Namyaa one. I think that holds 15 or 16 ml. Or if you use a small, then you just have to empty it out more frequently. I do it every 12 hours, twice a day. You might need to do it thrice or 4 times. 4 times is a little much, honestly. I don't think itna kisi ka hota hai, but just according to your flow and your age, your requirements, you can choose. I also love that they have a stem. A lot of cups don't have a stem. The stem is very, very useful when you want to take the cup out. I would recommend, if you're starting out, get a cup which has a stem. So the cup also comes with the Disinfecting Menstrual Cup Wash. It's a 30 ml bottle. I don't prefer it. I prefer to just boil my cup before and after my period to sterilize it, because this is again an unnecessary extra plastic bottle. But I think this could be very, very useful if I'm traveling, especially outstation, when I won't have access to boiling the cup before or after my cycle. So I will save this for travel days, but otherwise I'm going to stick with sterilizing it by boiling. Best to just use the plastic as less as I can. Although I've done this in my previous videos about menstrual cups as well, quick pros and cons, I have them written down. Firstly, it keeps you dry, prevents the monthly period rash and any sort of odor away. Secondly, the environmental impact. Biomedical waste is a huge problem. We don't know what to do with it, how to deal with it. So this was like, problem hi khatam kar do. Waste banega hi nahi to usko sort nahi karna padega. Next is saves money. Each pad is about 10 to 12 rupees. Versus one cup which costs somewhere between 200 to 600 rupees, the more expensive ones, but like you'll get good ones is price range mein, which will last like 5 to 10 years depending on how well you care for it. So you can do the math. Next is 8 to 12 hours wear time. Now pads ke saath you change them every 6 hours, tampons 4 hours, and you have to be very disciplined with it. Here that comfort is like you put it in and you forget it for the rest of the day. And next is you can go swimming with it. You can go to the beach with it. You don't have to cancel your plans because you're on your period. And you can wear like whatever you want. It doesn't feel like a bulky thing. Cons. There is a learning curve. It is intimidating at first and it takes a few cycles to get used to it. Number 2, it's a little bit extra effort, especially on the days and nights when you're like really tired. A lot of times it's happened where I'm just like tired after work and then I get my period and I'm like, I don't have the energy to go and boil and do all of that. But then I'm like, it's gonna be worth it. So I get off my ass and do it either way, but thoda sa extra effort. Number 3 is a pro and a con, which is you may forget that you're on your period. Now, forgetting that you're on your period is great. I think that's a pro, but forgetting to empty your cup because you forgot you're on your period is a con. Don't do that. I've done it before. I've left my cup in for a little bit over 24 hours also because I just forgot. And that's not good. Nothing happened, but just because idhar risk of infection is lower doesn't mean we take it for granted. Empty it out within 12 hours. But yeah, that could be a pro and a con. So yeah, that was all of my experience using Namya's menstrual cup. It was amazing. I would totally recommend it to everybody. Try it out and I hope it works out as amazingly as it did for me. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope you gained something or benefited from this video in some way. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.